And thanks for staying up later. Here is the so-called scourge of modern feminism, Camille Paglia. Recently you told Charlie Rose that your aim is nothing less than the complete destruction of the Gloria Steinem wing of modern feminism. You want to explain?
Well, I think that that current feminism began laudably 20 years ago, but quickly got off track into man-bashing and a kind of weepy, whiny, white middle-class ideology, and I'm simply trying to bring back the great feminism of the 20s and 30s of Katharine Hepburn and Amelia Earhart, a feminism that stresses independence, self-reliance, personal responsibility, and not blaming other people for your problems. And I feel directly inspired by the 200-year record of feminism. I think that there is no backlash right now to feminism, but rather to Gloria Steinem's brand of Betty Crocker feminism.
Sure, we want that kind of a man, the kind of man who's waiting for the woman to make a pass. What kind of sex are you going to get from that kind of a man? I mean, and so on. I just, it's like a pablum. All right. So again, I'm saying I feel we need to re-energize male testosterone. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So my motto, the motto of Vamps and Tramps, I have been going around. This is my evangelical message. My message to the men and women of the '90s is, I'm saying to men, get it up. And I'm saying to women, deal with it.
You yourself have described yourself as an atheist. I don't know whether you still hold to that opinion. I know your opinions tend to change every week. But
in saying that I change my ideas every week, you too have demonstrated you have read nothing of my work, since sexual personae is all about the history of religion, and argues, in fact, that art began as religion. And everywhere in my work, I have argued, despite the fact that I am an atheist, that the true multiculturalism, the true reform of education, would be one based on comparative religion, on all the great religions of the world.
Is that a question?
No, I'm just putting her in her place.
Keep asking questions.
Vamps and Tramps. Welcome, Camille Paglia. Sit down. Okay. Dating do's and don'ts. No, I'm just kidding about that. Let me start off by asking you this. I'm trying to find some common ground with this, and I think we do have a lot. But I hope so.
Yeah.
But very often people ask me politically incorrect. What does that mean? They think it means conservative because politically correct means liberal. And I always say, well, I am conservative on some things, but really what I want to do is give liberalism a good name. I think political correctness gave it a bad name.
Correct.
Would you say the same thing about feminism, what you were doing for feminism? You think it got a bad name, now you want to get it on the right track?
I agree with you, because I hate dogma in any form. I left the Roman...
I hate dog There's common ground right there. And I think you just proved women are smarter than men. Good night.
But I left the Roman Catholic Church 25 years ago because I could not stand the suppression of free thought and free speech by the nuns and so on. And so to my horror, I as a 60s libertarian, to my horror, when the feminist movement lurched in a kind of Stalinist direction in the 1970s, I was appalled. In fact, I was drummed out of the feminist movement from the start, arguing about the Rolling Stones. It's a famous, huge argument. They were screaming at me. I loved the song Under My Thumb. I consider the Rolling Stones the greatest rock band, and Under My Thumb is a sexist song, but this group of feminist musicians, this is 1969, 1970, they're saying to me, they're bad musicians because they're sexist. And I'm going, whoa. They may be sexist, but they're great musicians. So there was a kind of Stalinist insistence that art conform.
But do you also agree with the message of the song? Because in the song, which I also happen to like, at least musically, but I mean, he says, you know, she only speaks when she's spoken to.
But if you really look at the lyrics, you'll see that once she had him down, okay, it's a cycle.
Yeah.
All right, now he's got her down, but the implication is that's an eternal cycle ever moving, and that she'll have the upper hand, like, next week.
The implication is she dated him before Satisfaction was a hit.
But rock and roll should never be politically correct, okay? I hate this kind of grunge, PC music, okay, which wants to be nice to women. Excuse me, the greatest rock creations have come out of lust and aggression, which I'm trying to encourage. We need more of that.